Feel the sun, have barbecues. I wanna see my friends, the old and new. We'll turn on the game and share some laughs, and we'll play this and that. Now we'll say goodbye to rainy days, to the colder nights and the empty trees. Now full of life and colors new.
My father was superintendent of Sunday school. So, because Sunday, you know, we always had to go to church in the morning. But at noon, my mother didn't go to church. She stayed home and baked the Sunday dinner because this is the big event. Before we got home from the school, we'd go to Grandpa's first, because he always had a barrel of apples. So we knew we could get an apple from Grandpa, and we knew Mama'd have a fresh loaf of bread for us when we got home. You're always hungry when you're a kid. In the 5 and 10 cent stores, the Woolworth stores, they had a piano and a pianist, and that's the way they sold the music. They sold sheet music. So you'd pick out the song you wanted, take it to the piano, she'd play it for you, and I'd listen to it a couple of times, and by that time I knew it by ear anyway.
And it's all here for you to see. Cloudless skies, summer days, feels just like it's on the way. Kids are out, safe to play, and it feels just like a beautiful day. Cloudless skies, summer days, feels just like it's on the way. Kids are out, safe to say that it feels just like a beautiful day. A beautiful day, a beautiful day, a beautiful day, a beautiful day. La da da, da da da, la da da. I wanna feel the grass.
Well, Norway had one TV channel. That was it. There was nothing else. You had that one TV channel, that was it. And every evening at 6 o'clock, from 6 to 6:30, there would be a children's TV on. So everybody in Norway my age, from 6 to 6:30, you'd watch that half-hour TV. They weren't really instruments. We'd play drums on upside-down buckets. We'd make guitars out of Lego. And we called ourselves the Forgets. And there were 4 of us, and GEHT were our initials. I didn't know what Forgets meant, but Forget was a great name for a band of our quality. You have your first experiences with girls, and that's probably where a lot of the joy and a lot of the pain comes from.
But our first date, that was on our first date. We talked a lot about religion, I think, but
yeah. Just struggling a little bit that, you know, she was still in high school after all, and she was. I didn't know if I was going to wait till after she was done with high school before I proposed. But in May, real close to graduation, anyways, I decided that I was going to propose. So that night, I got down on one knee and proposed to Alina, and she said yes.
They come and go, and I'd love to fly if I had wings, and I'd bring you with me. I wanna hit the beach, the ocean air, and we'll let the sand get everywhere. We'll watch the sun as it melts away, and I'll smile just the same with you. Cloudless skies, summer days, feels just like it's on the way. Kids are out, safe to play, feels just like
we're
a
okay with the way our
beautiful
kids
day.
dress. And if we want to change something, we need to look inside first and change our own families first and change our own way of being and what we accept first. And if we can't change that, then it's probably tough to criticize anybody else.
They also had a dance floor on the boat, so you could also go up the gangplank and into the boat if you wanted to dance. They just call them the showboat, which went from start out in the spring in St. Louis and go down the river, and then they stop at each place where there's a population, a town, and then put the gate back on, and you could go in, and it only cost a couple of dollars. I mean, it was not expensive.
Feels just
If you
like
wanted
it's
to go on the
somewhere.
boat.
Kids are out, safe to play, and it feels just like a beautiful day. Cloudless skies, summer days, feels just like it's on the way. Kids are out, safe to say that it feels just like a beautiful day. A beautiful
What was it about
day.
him that you liked so much?
He was an outdoorsman, and he just gave off a feeling of competence, of being able to take charge if necessary.
I think I've said plenty. I'm sure this is a good start to the biography of our life and my life, and I'm sure there'll be many things that should be added to this as time goes on.
Beautiful day, beautiful day.